Yeah.
Some guy called over here, a doctor. He's looking for a driver. You interested?
I am not a medical doctor. I'm a musician. I'm about to embark on a concert tour in the Deep South. What other experience do you have?
Public relations.
Do you foresee any issues in working for a black man?
You in the Deep South, there's gonna be problems.
Promise me you're gonna write me a letter.
No problems.
Hello, welcome to Everyone's Critic. This is Spencer Fawcett, and I'm going to be talking about Green Book. Green Book is about an Italian bouncer living in the Bronx in 1962, and he works at the Copacabana, and it closes down briefly, and he needs a job, so he's hired by this black musician who needs a driver to take him through the Deep South and solve any problems he might run into. And it's pretty good, so let's take a look.
That don't smell good.
I've never had fried chicken in my life.
You people love the fried chicken.
You have a very narrow assessment of me, Tony.
Yeah, right? I'm good.
You will be interacting with some of the wealthiest people in the country. It is my feeling that your diction could use some finessing.
But why you break my balls?
Because you can do better, Mr. Balalonga.
Dear Dolores.
I saw Dr. Shirley play the piano. He's like a genius, I think.
Come on, take it easy.
I prefer not to get grease on my blanket.
Ooh, I'm gonna get grease on my blanket.
This gentleman says that I'm not permitted to dine here.
I'm afraid not. How does he smile and shake their hands like that?
Because it takes courage to change people's hearts.
What are you doing?
A letter.
May I? Dear Dolores, sometimes you remind me of a house. You know this is pathetic, right? Put this down. The distance between us is breaking my spirit. Falling in love with you
Was the easiest thing I have ever done. P.S. Kiss the kids.
that's like clanging a cowbell at the end of Shostakovich's 7.
That's good.
It's perfect, Tony.
Come on, get out now.
You never win with violence. You only win when you maintain your dignity.
You don't know your own people. You, Mr. Big Shot, doing concerts for rich people.
So if I'm not black enough, and if I'm not white enough, then tell me, Tony, what am I?
Anyone can sound like Beethoven. But your music, what you do, only you can do that.
What do we do about the bones?
We do this.
Pick it up, Tony.
Squirrels would have ate it anyway.
Pick it up.
Before we begin, I have to give a shout out to my friend Izzy. Her birthday was a few days ago, and this was the first movie we saw together, so happy birthday. Yeah, so the thing with Green Book for me is, I saw it in the movie theater, and I saw it before all the controversy came out. And controversy, hearing about it, it can impact your viewing experience, whether you like it or not. So I went in blind, and I'm glad I did, because it didn't damper with my expectations or enjoyment of it. I think it's a good movie. Is it a powerful movie about racism? No. Did it deserve to win Best Picture? No. But if you judge it on a different scale, then it is a good movie. It's a good story about friendship if you look at it from that perspective. But when it comes, I guess you could say it has some good. It kind of offers some good insight into racism, and then other times it just seems like it's kind of ignorant about it. So yeah, you just have to curb your expectations, curb your judgment about what you're looking for. If you're looking for a movie like BlacKkKlansman, you're not going to find it here. BlacKkKlansman is a great movie on racism in the way that this one isn't. So having said that, it is a pretty good movie. The acting's pretty good. A lot of people judge Viggo Mortensen's performance. I like him in this. It is kind of flawed in some ways, but overall he does a pretty good job. I like him in this movie. Mahershala Ali is pretty good in this movie. He won an Oscar for it. I'm not sure if I completely agree with that. I feel like there were some better performances. I feel like Sam Elliott could have won. But it's still not a bad performance. It was just kind of a weak year for supporting actor anyway. The screenplay is pretty good. It won Best Screenplay too, and the screenplay is flawed in some ways, but overall it's not bad. It's not really a movie you think of when you think of great dialogue, so that could be something. This movie is shockingly funny. I guess it's kind of endorsed as a comedy. I kind of expected to go in and it be very dramatic, but it's not. The big problem I have with the screenplay is a lot of the things that come out of these characters' mouths and a lot of the things that they do, it just seems like bullshit. And for all I know, it all really happened, but it just doesn't seem realistic. It just, some of it I kind of groaned at. It was kind of cringy for me, but I don't know. I didn't buy some of the dialogue and some of what happened. Other than that, direction's not bad. It's nothing spectacular, but it's pretty good. It does do like a 60s New York thing pretty well in the beginning, and then, you know, they go across the country. So all that was good. It is entertaining. You laugh at it. It's not really thought-provoking in any way. It's not a really... Yeah, it's not, like I said, it's not a very impactful movie about racism, but it is good. It is heartwarming. It's a good story about friendship. It's if you look at it that way, I'm sure you'll like this movie. And it is rewatchable. I've seen it a few times. It's got sentimental value to me. So overall, I do like it, and I give it a 9 out of 10. Definitely not bad. Just don't expect to be super moved, and don't expect to get powerful messages on racism, because this movie doesn't really deliver on that. But overall, it is good. I do recommend it to people. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for our next video. Thank you.